blood, sweat, and tears. Just like the Hakimi divorce.
Yeah, the soccer player.
This hoe tried to take half his. First of all, she an old hoe, scamming on this young boy. Now he was stupid for even marrying her without a prenup, but she's scamming on him. They only been married like 2 years, and she's trying to take half of this man's money. How is you crazy?
After 2 years?
Yeah, like 2 or 3, like it's something low. Like they have not been. She looks like a groomer. If this was a man, everyone would say a woman getting with an 18-year-old, a man getting with an 18, 19-year-old and then trying to take half of her resources, the feminists around the world would be in outrage. But right now, it's just like, oh, she didn't mean it and da-da-da. That's not fair, blah, blah, blah. This old hoe, this old hoe tried to take advantage of this young man, but his mama, see, he had a ram in the bush. His mama said, no, I don't trust this hoe. His mama knew what was up. And she said, boy, I don't care about this hoe. You can do whatever you got to. You better give me your money. Baby, I'm going to put it in the savings. I ain't going to touch it. We ain't going to touch your money. You is my baby. And we not going to let this hoe do this to you.
So here's what I thought when I saw that story. I'm thinking to myself, if we all know that he makes all of this money, but it gets deposited in his mom's account, a judge is not going to give a fuck. And the judge is going to be like, okay, I see what you tried to do, but
that was my take.
Yeah.
Because that's actually, guys, it's called hiding assets. This happens every day, 1,000 times a day in the U.S. But it looks like the final judgment. That's why I was skeptical, because I was like, guys, stop getting married. 1, 2, stop marrying young. 3, stop marrying without paperwork. A Jim Crow relic is a marriage licenses are from Jim Crow.
Okay, I'm familiar with the story that she's talking about. One, if he's so young and she took advantage of a young man, how did he have enough sense to put everything in his mama's name? That is so hood and ghetto. 2, how is she not supposed to get some type of spousal support if she was accustomed to a certain lifestyle that he provided? 3, he asked for her hand in marriage. It was crazy because I feel like she's talking about herself and her ex-husband, seeing how all the information has come out about her scamming and how she had access to the channels and she took over $100,000, and I'll look into that later. But yeah, I guess her husband should have had a prenup on her. Her husband should have picked better and shouldn't have married her. She makes no goddamn sense at all. I guess she's the only woman in the whole world who's worthy of marriage, and women that are outside America are worthy for marriage. Fuck her. She doesn't know shit about what she's talking about. I don't care if she's drinking alcohol. They might not even be drinking alcohol. That could be water, and they're just sitting there talking shit just to get super chats and for shits and giggles. But she is saying, why did he get married in the first place? And all asinine. And then saying marriage license is a Jim Crow relic. She is a fucking idiot. So I guess marriage isn't spoke about in Bible days. Dumb.
They are a relic of racism. So if you participate in it, you are supporting the racist rhetoric of why that even was established. So if a woman wants to know why you don't want to get paperwork married, just say you don't want to support Jim Crow laws. It'll run game in her mind. I think I'm gonna do a documentary about it.
You should.
About how.
And then she's telling men, oh, just say it's about Jim Crow era and you can run game on her and you can get between her legs. So I'm so confused with the message. She's talking about women need to be more wife material and that she's wife material, but she's telling males how to scam women and to get sex from women and to reap from the woman's womb to get a legacy, to have a woman given wifely duties to a male that's not her husband, and coming up with this BS to have a woman who is giving you all of what a wife would without actually being a wife. So if he chooses to replace her or he chooses to run off, there's nothing holding him, no obligation to hold him to responsibilities for children or for her. This is sick. This bitch is sick. A lot of them think that they are special and they're more special than every other woman. And these women are not telling you the truth. They're not giving you insightful information. When she was talking to the beautiful young lady with the blue hair and she was calling her all those names, she was actually referring to herself. This is a devil right here. To sit up there and tell men, oh, just get over on a woman like this or get over on a woman like that. If she's okay popping her ass and her pussy open for some ninja or some dusty without a commitment because she's a bitter divorcee bitch, then that's cool if she wants to do it. It's her body. But to be sitting up here telling young women they need to listen to her, if you want to end up looking desperate on some ninja podcast where the dudes out here, she's a pick me, they're not picking her. 1, 2, they're in the chat talking ish about her, even though she's standing up for them and trying to finesse women to give to them to show her loyalty. She's willing to sacrifice young women and tell them some BS so they can have game ran on them.
Marriage laws came about in this country. I don't know if people be interested, but I know a lot about it.